Hello everyone. I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Paterson and I come from Glasgow in Scotland, and at the present moment I'm President of Regional Board of Britain and Ireland. I'd like to just tell you a little about myself. I've been involved with beginning experience for about 20 years now. I had a break for about 4 years, and in 2006 I came out of retirement. I became involved or was introduced to beginning experience whilst I worked in the pastoral office of one of the dioceses of Scotland. The local team contacted me to see if it was possible if I could help publicise their next weekend. I asked them to come and talk to me, tell me what beginning experience was about. And the result of that was that I was invited to come and experience a weekend. I thought I was going to observe a weekend, but I very quickly discovered that no one observes a weekend in beginning experience. I was really in it. I've been part of 3 different teams depending on where I was living at the time. As a religious sister, I haven't experienced the loss of a partner. But beginning experience has helped me to name and to deal with other losses in my life. And this has been quite profound for me. It has freed me and helped me to grow as a person. I've held various positions within the teams that I've been involved in: treasurer and secretary, and then president. After that, regional board member, and now regional board president. And some of these positions I always said I would never take on board. But hey ho, beginning experience helps us to expand. I've been asked to look at various different topics. The first one is how we go about recertification visits. And I'm sure that in our regional board we work the way that most other boards work. We have one person going to attend a weekend, either on backup or in whatever way they are needed. On our second visit, we give a report to the team of how we experienced the weekend and all that is good within the team. At that second meeting with the team, we take some time to really explore what's happening within the team. Look at the dynamics that are occurring. And I tend to have a brainstorming session, have a few questions that allow people to just express themselves. Questions like, why did you come onto the team? What's good about your team? What's difficult? And finally, what's needing changed or needs improving. And as a regional board, when difficulties arise, then from this recertification visit we can help to support teams. We ask that the paperwork, the filling in of the forms, is done prior to the second visit. That gives us more time to be with people rather than sitting for hours filling in forms. I've been asked to talk about working with a suspended team. And I have some experience of that at the moment. I'm working with a team who was suspended. And at the moment we're trying to revitalise, the embers, what's left of it. So 2 regional board members are working with 2 of the team who have survived the suspension. And we didn't have enough people to help put on a weekend, so we invited some past members to come and help us put on the weekend. And we've been meeting once a month for training and prep days. Regional Board have committed to working for 3 weekends with this team to see if we can reinvigorate them. There's a real commitment involved, as travel is a difficulty. Travelling up and down the country, and it can be quite expensive for the team involved to be able to finance the travel. And we're hopeful that in time this team will be able to be removed from the suspension. The third topic I've been asked to talk about is how the Regional Board delegates authority from the International Minister Centre. And each Regional Board member has a responsibility for a number of teams and offers support when necessary. As a board, we are quite proactive at the moment in trying to support and visit teams when difficulties arise, to support weekends if they're needing facilitators, and also to be able to help explore the way forward if a team is struggling. And we find that the recertification visits is a really great opportunity to be in touch with team members. We have the responsibility to send the paperwork up the chain, to send the reports to the International Ministry Centre, to the Executive Director, so that she knows what's happening in our region. We also have a responsibility to look for opportunities to start new teams, provided we have the permission of the Executive Director. And we also have to look at money. We send up the chain to the Executive Director a percentage of our stewardship fees and participants' fees, which helps to service our region. I've been asked to just mention about the new manuals. At the moment, our region haven't spent a lot of time, reflecting on how we will introduce the new manuals. We haven't had that conversation yet. But we have some concerns as to how teams are going to be able to purchase the books, because not all teams have a lot of money. And that's me finished.